Area 51, here we go! You all know who this is. For all of you who don't, I am frontier.setter. And today, we're going to be talking about my boogaloo chest rig. Also set up for the Area 51 raid. So, let's get to it. Some of you may be familiar with this product. This is the highly strategic D3CRM micro chest rig. Obviously, I have it set up to coincide with my HK SB5K. I plan on being the entry frag, so usually it means the first one to die. So thereby, go fast, die fast. I know everyone's talking about the whole Naruto run thing, but I gotta say, I'm still more of a Devilman kind of guy. It makes full use of your arms, keeps you closer to the ground, and I think is a more aggressive and faster way to get to where you need to go. But don't let them know the secrets. Anyways. This is obviously a very compact chest rig. Perfect size in my opinion for this kind of operation. It is highly customizable. It can fit AR and AK mags as well as a whole bunch of other SMG mags, and that feature I'll kind of go over later. These mag caddies have really good retention, but also good reinsertion.
Yeah.
You know, for all your tactical reloads. One of the downsides of this kind of system is that there is very limited molly space. I think the only molly that I really see on the rig here is on the straps. Everything else is all based around this Velcro system. The rig itself just comes as you see here, not this bottom pouch. It comes with just here. And the main pockets have this kind of webbing inside, which I'll go over later. There's also a little bit of Velcro on the front too. Besides the mag holders, it also has a couple utility pockets right here and right here, which can be used for items such as this, or for extra pistol mags. Alright, now we're going to talk about the actual setup of my rig and the items that I choose for this whole boogaloo thing, or Area 51 thing, all of the above, end times shit, you know? Great thing about SMG mags is that they're pretty thin, so I can hold a whole bunch here. I got 4 30-round mags, as well as the one in my MP5, which is pretty neat. On my left utility pocket, I decided to carry the SureFire G2X. It also has a Thyrm SwitchBack 2.0. On the right side, I have the Benchmade SOCP Dagger, which allows for a quick draw from my offhand. You know, in case those little aliens get too close. I gotta give them a little stabby stab, you know what I mean? And on the right utility pocket, I have the good old Leatherman MUT. If you've seen some of my other videos, you might know that I'm a fan of Leatherman. I usually carry the Leatherman Skeletal, but I figured I should probably beef up my utility here in terms of the boogaloo, so I picked this up. It's pretty much a heavier duty version of that. Got pliers and all that fun stuff. It's a really nice multi-tool. And yeah, I'm sure if you wanted a review on this, I can go over it, but Leatherman MUT, good stuff. In the main pocket, I carry a Thyrm CellVault. This is pretty much a waterproof little thing here that can hold batteries and such like that. I've also seen people make little survival kits out of these. They're kind of nice. And they actually clip right onto molly webbing. In this case, I'm just using the webbing that's provided by the actual main pocket here. I also have a BOKER Plus carbon fiber pen. It's just a nice pen to write with. You can change out the inside fillings for whatever you want. And really, one of the main reasons I bought it is because it has this little clicky end cap here. It's like a little ball action lock. It's great for when you gotta fidget with something, you know? And what's a pen without a notebook? This is just a simple write in the rain notebook. It's got waterproof paper, all that stuff, to jot down all your important intel, you know? Whatever you see inside the base.
Didn't you take any notes? I always write important stuff in my special notebook. You see? Why'd you do that for? Those notes were more valuable than my life. Those notes were priceless! Oh, shit!
Freaking crazy! Everyone, I'm crashing on the universe!
But as we look down lower here, and down here is my trauma kit. So this is a separate pouch that you do have to buy, and it comes with a Velcro strap on the back there, and this is pretty much all my trauma gear. So I got, you know, your tourniquets and all that. If you do want to see more about my trauma kit setup, I do have a video. I'll link it in the description. And this also comes with a little tourniquet holder on the bottom right here. As you can see, if I just slide this in case you get blasted by anything, you know. But I think most aliens use energy weapons, so I'm not sure how effective a tourniquet's gonna be, because if you get hit by something that's energy, usually you just get cauterized immediately, but I don't know yet. I don't have access to those weapons just yet, so this, the effectiveness of this remains to be seen. So, how comfortable is this chest rig? Well, for what it is, it's not too bad actually. It has these two straps here. As you can see, they are in an X pattern. It straps right across the back there. Now, some other rigs that Haley did make before had this H pattern. Now, I think a lot of people like the H more because if you had like a wider back, it just sat better on you. But the fact is that the cross pattern is simpler, just because there's only two straps that interlink. Holy shit.
What's it like to hold the hand of someone you love? Interlinked.
Interlinked.
Did they teach you how to feel finger to finger? Interlinked.
Interlinked.
Do you long for having your heart interlinked? Interlinked.
Interlinked.
Do you dream about being interlinked?
Interlinked.
What's it like to hold your child in your arms? Interlinked.
Interlinked.
Do you feel that there's a part of you that's missing? Interlinked.
Interlinked.
Within cells interlinked.
Within cells interlinked.
Why don't you say that 3 times? Within cells interlinked.
Within cells interlinked. Within cells interlinked. Within cells interlinked.
And yeah, it provides a good amount of retention. It can jump around, not worry about anything falling out. And lower down, it also comes with a secondary strap here that goes around the lower back. It just wraps around, clips right in, just like that. Pretty simple. Taking this on and off is also quite simple. You do have to take off the lower strap like this. You just pinch that off, and what I do, I just grab the straps like this and just pull it right over my head, just like any t-shirt. Putting it on is just as easy, and you already know how this is gonna go. You just put your head, arms through this, head through the center. It's all nice. Take the side strap, strap it in, boom. That's it. And now you're ready for the fucking boogaloo. So, I obviously haven't met Travis Haley, but from what I've read and what I've heard, he pays a lot of attention to detail. He really cares about the small little things that other people might not. And this can also be seen in his product right here. The stitching and material all feels really strong. There are drain holes in specific locations on the main pouch here, as well as this holder here. That way, if anything gets submerged, all the water will just kind of drain out and won't pool in this. All the zippers, the shock cords, the straps, everything feels really good quality, and it's really meant for some hard use. The clips are really simple, they're just black plastic. They feel really durable though, so, I mean, they're just plastic clips. So, as I talked about before, this bottom pack right here did not come stock with this whole getup. This is called the Multi-Mission Hanger V2. Now, there are some good things about this and some things I don't like about this, and I'll kind of show you why right now. So the thing about this pack that I do not like for a lot of things is that there's nothing that actually holds any of your items inside. When you open this whole thing up, it splays all open, and there's no straps, like I said. So this actually, in my opinion, is kind of good for a trauma kit. That way all your stuff is laid out, but you also don't want it flying all over the place too, so that's kind of like a trade-off there. You can buy other Velcro straps. Inside here, I do have a 3-mag Maxpedition kind of holder there that I can hold other things in with, but everything right now, all my trauma kit is just stuffed in this pocket right in here. But everything in here is also Velcro, so you can kind of customize this to how you want it to go. But know that this does not come stock with any of these things. So that is something to be wary of. Actually, is a huge Velcro patch on the back of this case here, and it just slaps onto that, and it has a backing here too. It's not going to go anywhere. The Velcro is very strong, but the nice thing is if you do need this, you can disengage it just by ripping this whole pocket off, just like this. So now your kit and your trauma kit is separated. There we go. Nice. But when you buy the kit, it does come just like this. And you still have to buy your magazine inserts. Do not forget about this part, and we'll go over that next. So, we did talk about the magazine inserts. Now in here is a bunch of Velcro that lines the back, the front, all around. And you actually have to buy these very specific magazine inserts for whatever gun you want to run. There are AK and AR pattern style mag holders, and they just kind of go in here. You can see if I can kind of rip this open. Velcro all the way in there, and also on the front of these mag holders too. There's a lot of Velcro, and this stuff ain't going anywhere. But make sure, because you do actually have to buy these individually. It does not come with the kit, so you do have to order this separate. It's all pretty customizable. And as the Velcro that we talked about before, whole big front panel right here. More on this pack though, definitely more on this. So there's obviously some competition between different chest rigs. Spirited Systems does make their fight chassis. That's also pretty cool too. Also worth looking into if you want something lightweight. And G-Code Holsters just released their other micro chest rig. I think it's actually called the Contact Series rigs. I'll post a picture of that there, but I don't think it has as much stuff and features in this, but maybe it'll evolve kind of over time. So if you actually want to see me run this rig at the range and stuff like that, let me know. I don't know if people find training vids boring or not. Sometimes I feel like they get kind of dry after a while, so just let me know if that's something you want to see. Work and in my own personal life has been pretty busy. I've had a pretty busy week and still more to come. But I did grab a couple new things here. Obviously, from the last video, you've seen this one. This is the Hugo pattern camo chest rig made by Voyager Tactical Concepts. And I also have this new war belt here. They don't really have the same pattern because, you know, because Warrior Assault Systems does not make any belts that are like that. But, I mean, new rig, new belt. I have a couple things here that I wanted to show off at the range, but just don't know if you guys are actually into this kind of stuff. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, and some of you might be wondering, hey Frontier, why don't you have any body armor? Well, good question, because if you gotta go fast, you're also gonna die fast. Always remember to say tactically, kawaii. I'm gonna go get me some fucking aliens.